How to create buzz when you're stubborn. Hey, it's Yolanda at DryerBuzz, and of course 27 answers. And this is where I select a question and I give you the answer. This one, I literally woke up this morning, and usually the first things that come to my mind as clarity comes in, I go to my social media with it. And one of the things I just had to confess this morning is that I am stubborn. And I'm stubborn, and sometimes I'll have like a, not a learning curve, but, when there's an opportunity or something changes, even though I'm quick to adapt to the change, that first wall of hitting change is never good for anybody. And then add to that, thinking you know it all, and then add to that being stubborn, and add to that wanting the easy way out, look, those are all the things that keep us somewhat stuck. How you can move from that and recognizing what your fault is in it, you can move a little swiftly. So being who I am, I was able to move a little swiftly. I hope. Okay, so how to create buzz when you're stubborn. That means having to hear something over and over and over, or having to see someone else do something you heard about, or somebody giving you a piece of advice and you're not able to just jump on it right quick. You got to take it to the choir. You got to take it to the amen corner. Let me tell you, honey, experts hate that. Because when they give you a piece of advice, they literally expect for you to embrace it right then. But that's just not who we are. And I deal with that myself a lot because, I tell people each and every day how to create buzz. And I have people come back to me and they'll say, remember a couple of months ago you told me, and I told so-and-so, and now we agree. Or, years ago you said this wave was coming. And it happens. It's okay. I'm the same way. And one thing I heard someone say, actually on a live stream that we did, they said, just never think your words are falling on deaf ear. Never think your actions, are not seen. Okay. You just have to learn how to give what you give, and your expectation has to be solely based on you. We cannot control others. We can't control how somebody receives something, what they do with it, as long as you have satisfied your calling in it, and that is to share it, right? But then at the same time, we just want this stuff to work. I want these things to work, but I know for myself, I'm stubborn. Like, there's an app that everybody's been trying to use, and they keep changing and so forth. And then every time there's a change, we all get stubborn and we walk away and we come back to those kinds of things. It happens. But how much does that play into what you're trying to accomplish or where you're trying to get to? You got to stop. You got to take an assessment. I am all for surveying and evaluations and really looking at where we are as opposed to where we want to be. And why is there a gap? Why are we not where why does not everyone, I don't even know how to say this, how come everybody's not succeeding? Well, everybody doesn't have the dream or this, that, and the other at the same time, or the same energy. We're all different people. There's so many elements that play into who we are. You can literally, and I know you've done it because I've done it, see where you've had the same idea and somebody else can pick it up, take the ball, and run. That's the reason why there's only a couple of quarterbacks on the team. Everybody can't call the plays. And I don't want to get into sports vernacular because I don't know it all. But everybody can't be the same. We're just not the same. And you really need to find out, especially, brands, especially when it comes to trying to accomplish what you're doing. You got to realize the vital role that you play in it, what your shortcomings are. Like me, I'm stubborn. And being stubborn, that hampers my follow-up. That hampers my follow-through. And so a time or two when I know that some things are really important, I will bring on a virtual assistant because I know, hey, that's their task, because I get, let me tell you, it bothers me to have to read the emails and the back and forth. I don't mind reading the emails as long as, we get to the cut to the chase. Like, I can't stand phone calls, right? There's a reason I'm putting these answers in these podcasts, because I don't like getting on the phone with someone and not having a full-on agenda, or on the phone with somebody who can't keep to a full-on agenda. Is listen, this consulting call is like 30 minutes or an hour or the 90-minute call. We got to cut to the chase, get to the point, right? I'm just that person. There's a reason why I don't do as many boot camps or coaching and sessions and all those kinds of things, because when it's in me, I got to get it out. And so now I just tell somebody to inbox me and they say, hey, remember you talked about this? And I probably told them 2 or 3 times. Now I just send them a link to that podcast or that ebook that I wrote about the same thing that I've told them to do. And in being stubborn, sometimes I'll give a person information and I'm like, they're going to come back. I would have to say that again and again and again. I need to go do a podcast. I need to go write the ebook, right? And then sometimes I'll get stubborn on, I know that that's my fault. That is my flaw in business, in my building my reputation, my brand, and so forth. My one flaw is being stubborn. It's the fact that I am stubborn. What can you say? Because don't look around, because that flaw is in your brand. That flaw is in your reputation. My flaw is Yolanda's not coming to the meeting. I can't tell you how many, but you know what I did? I created the workaround. When people want, say for instance, that I'm going to collaborate or partnerships or become a media partner here and there. I tell them, one meeting, here's my agenda. I just need I need permission. I need you to relinquish responsibilities A through D. And then we end up with, here's what I need the outcome and the result to be. Okay. No, I'm not attending 5, 6, 7 meetings. No, I don't want to deal with your 10 tier chain of command. Who's the decision maker on what you need from me? What's the offer? What's the outcome? That's, because I'm stubborn. And I don't like to get dressed, and I don't like to drive across town, and I don't like to sit in meetings after meeting after meeting because I'm stubborn, right? That's now, at times, within the brand, within the business that I'm in, stubbornness, comes with a lot of confidence, because it causes me to be more productive. Okay, so in the business that I'm in, being stubborn, especially when it comes to negotiating, is a good thing. If I was in some other kind of business, okay, it wouldn't be a good thing. And I have been in other industries where my being stubborn didn't work out so well. So it's like, listen, where is it that I need to be? Where is it that you need to be? What's your flaw, and how is that flaw hampering your brand? How is that flaw hampering the business that you're trying to do, or hampering the outcomes? What's your flaw? How to create buzz when you have a flaw. I think that's what we'll call this one. How to create buzz when you have a flaw. I only got a few seconds left to tell you how to go and get more answers. And let me just tell you, listen, when I say filter the entire internet, we have added another few platforms on the podcast level. So where you press play and heard this one, I need you to just simply go back and check out more answers. Of course, you can go over to 27answers.com where all the notes that go along with this, we have them for you. And if you filter the entire internet, you're going to get more answers. What's the hashtag? Hashtag 27answers.